Hello guys, my name is Natalia Vega and I'm going to talk to you about Jeremy Harmer. How to be a good teacher? Well, the first thing, the basic thing to be a good teacher is to love your job. Jeremy Harmer says as well that teachers who love their job will do the best they can. So love your job. Here I have a list of the things you need to be a good teacher. Go ahead, take a notebook and a pencil. The first thing you need is to be interesting. A good teacher is interesting. What do I mean by this? Well, you can always work with your workbook, your student's book, but you can create a new activity or look for dynamic activities. Go ahead. A good teacher has personality. Remember, their students will always have an image of each of their teachers. So you will decide which kind of teacher you want to be remembered. You can be remembered as the boring teacher, as the nothing-do teacher, or a good teacher. So you choose. Don't be afraid of giving your own personality to your work. A good teacher has knowledge. What do I mean by this? You should always be updated with the new information of your subject. But nowadays, transversality is the new thing and it's really cool. The students will like that. What's transversality? Transversality is to know a little bit of everything. So if you are teaching English, don't worry. If you know a little bit of history, you can mix history with English. And if you know geography but you're teaching math, you can combine them and that will be interesting. Entertainment. A good teacher is an entertainer. Don't get mad at this. I'm not talking about to be a clown, but for me, if you combine your personality, dynamic activities, and a lot of knowledge, you will be entertaining. Alright, so the next thing is to be approachable. Nowadays, it's more easy for a teacher to be approachable by the students. Take on Facebook. I mean, you can create a new group of students where they can ask you about their doubts, their problems, and you can answer them really quick and fast. So be approachable. Students will like that. Be the kind of teacher whose students are confident to talk with, to talk about their problems and the doubts of the topic. A good teacher cares. What do I mean by this? A good teacher cares about their students' hopes, their students' needs. So if you're looking for a new method to work with because your students do not work as well with your method you are using right now, you should change it. A good teacher controls a student's talking time. What do I mean by this? A good teacher will increase your quiet students' participation, and a good teacher will control the talkative ones. A good teacher corrects without offending. I mean, this is really difficult, but you can try this method. It has worked for me. Maybe this is a work from your student. So you should say a positive thing, a negative thing, and then a positive thing again. Try it. Well, I really like your job. This is a really good way to do it. You can get better on this. I mean, this is failing for you. But if you do that, your job is gonna be the best. Here you are, try that. So a good teacher helps, doesn't shout. I know this is really difficult for us, but you should have passion. If you love your job and you know about your job, you should have passion to be clear, so your students will feel confident with you. A good teacher knows their students' names. This might seem like a little detail that doesn't matter, but for students, does matter. I mean, what if you say, hey Paco, don't talk with your classmate, and he's not really Paco, he's Rafael, I don't know, for a given example. They will get mad, they will say, why does not the teacher know my name? I have been here every day in class, it's not possible. So a good teacher knows their students' names. A good teacher has class control. Alright, so this is difficult, but if you combine all of these, you will have class control. And last but not least, a good teacher is fresh. Give your own personality. Have a new dress, a fun dress, a good outfit where students will see not only the great teacher. So this is all for you guys. I hope this will help you. Bye bye.